Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? We are going to make a really fun card today. I call it my Merry and Bright Pocket Fun Fold card. So we're going to use some DSP. We're going to use the scallop contour dies right here. And then we're using the Merry and Bright bundle all week. So it consists of this stamp set, which has the traditional bulb and the modern bulb, and then these are the filaments for the inside. You can put some brightness coming off the light. You have a star, the back of the bulb, some sentiments that are script, some that are solid, and you have this really cool light strand. And then you have these pieces, which are cool, with the modern day and the traditional, and then you have two different sets of backs. You get two of each of the traditional and the modern light. You get a star, two different filaments, and then two sets if you want to add some lines for that brightness. And then you get a swirly string of lights, and then one with a loop and one without. So those are really fun, and it's a great bundle. All right, let's get started. I'll show you how to make this card today. So we're going to start with a piece of cardstock, which is the back. This is shaded spruce, and it is 5.5 by 4.25. That's going to be the back of our card. Our DSP is going to be the main part of the card. So my DSP piece is 12 inches by 5.25, and I chose to use the piece that has the modern light, and so I'm using the modern light string on my project. So we're going to start by scoring our 12-inch piece of DSP. It's 12 by 5.25. We're going to put the long side, and we're going to score at 4 inches and at 8 inches. All right. And then we're going to do a little cutting, but let's go ahead and get it started, and then we'll bring the trimmer in. So the first flap is going to be the one here for the top. And so you just want to make sure that you're even on the sides. And then this flap here is going to come in. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut this on the angle, and we're going to cut it down like this. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. And all I'm going to do is put the score line on the trimmer and the point. And we'll just go ahead and line that up. All right, and we'll just give that a slice. And then this piece you can save to die cut or for another project. Whoops. I have a little stack of ink pads over here, and I bumped them. All right, so this piece is going to come this way, and this one's going to come down. So for this piece here, I'm going to grab my silicone mat. We're going to put some wet adhesive just down this edge right here to make a pocket. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and press that into place on this corner here. And then I'm going to use my bone folder, make sure my pocket is nice and sealed. And then you guys know how I do. I always run my adhesive eraser, which I use all the time. That's why mine is round. I have lots of glitter on it. I used a paper that had glitter, and you'll see that later in the week when I roll that video out. But I designed a card that has some glitter. So my adhesive remover piece has a few glitter flecks, but I mean, I don't mind glitter. Glitter makes everything better, doesn't it? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fold this down, and I'm gonna put adhesive on the back, and we're gonna go ahead and attach it to that 5.5 by 4.25 inch piece of shaded spruce. 5.5 by 4.25, so it's a quarter sheet. I'm gonna go ahead and adhere this and make sure it's nice and centered. Fantastic. All right. So this is going to open. Here's our pocket. So we have some pieces here to put in our pocket. We have a piece here. Let's go ahead and work on the front of our project. So we have, I'm going to use this one for the front this time. And we have a piece here that goes inside. And then the pocket piece has one that goes there. And then we're going to attach this piece like this. Okay, so this is going to be our pocket. And then this is going to be our card front. And then this piece here is going to be the inside. So we're going to do a little stamping. So I'm going to move this over, but I'm going to remember that that's that one. I'm going to put this out of the way for right now. And I'm going to remember that this one goes with this one. And this is going to be the inside. So the first one we're going to do is here. And I'm going to move our piece out of the way, and you can see this well-loved piece. So we're going to start by stamping the 5 bulbs. So the shaded spruce is going to be the backs. So I'm going to put that off to the side. We're going to start with our red bulb. And you can see here I have one off to the side, and then I have one down here. So we're going to stamp all of them at the same time. Let me start with the string of lights. Let's do that. Let's put the string first. So here it is. I'm going to ink it up. We'll do that part. So we have a string on the pocket that pulls out, and we have a string on the inside. The front doesn't have a string, so we'll be stamping this twice. All right, so this is going to be the inside. So I'm going to just line it up along the top here. We'll stamp that one down. Perfect. And then on the pocket piece, so on one of these, we're going to do another string. So let's go ahead and ink that up. And you can see shaded spruce is the perfect color. So I'm going to angle this one. This one's going to kind of go across here like that for fun, right? Doesn't always have to be straight. So there's that one. Let's go ahead and clean that. We'll be done with our string. All right. Let's add our red bulb on this piece. We're going to put the backs on this string here. We're going to have one like that, one on the curl. This one's going to be coming this direction. We're going to have another one like that, and then we're going to put one in the corner here going in the opposite direction like that. Okay, so those are the backs for that piece. This is going to be our pocket, and then this one's going to have random pieces on the inside. On this string here, we're going to have 5 of them coming from the bottom. Okay, so we're going to have one on this side of the curly Q, one on this side, 2 more, one right there, and then one on this side here. All right, I will need the back, but not yet. Okay, so these are going to get bulbs, and then this is going to get random bulbs. So let's start with red or Poppy Parade first. I'm going to move this one for right now out of the way. So we're going to start with the pointy bulb, and I'm going to just put it in the corner over here like that, and I'm going to go ahead and cap that. You can see how fun this stamp set is. So there's that one. Then I'm done with the green for right now, but I'm going to do another red bulb on this string right here. Okay, and then on this string, on the large piece, we have a red bulb on the end, so I'm just gonna turn it and right here. All right, so let's go ahead and clean. That way I don't have to open the ink pads 100 times. So I'm gonna put the filaments on the inside of the bulb. And so in the stamp set, you have two, one's shorter and one's longer. The shorter one is for the traditional bulb and the longer one is for this elongated modern bulb. So we're gonna go ahead and stamp these. And this is the filament in the light. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp it same color right on top, just like that. And here's this one. Perfect. All right, let's clean that one off as well. We're done with our red for right now. Poppy Parade. I'm saying red, but it's Poppy Parade. All right. Let's put that one at the bottom. We'll go with yellow next. All right, so for the yellow bulb, we're gonna put it next to this red one right here, okay? And if it's flattered like that, you can just line it back up again. They're clear stamps, so they're very simple to just line back up to get a better color. On this piece here, we're gonna put the yellow one up here next to the red one as well. That one's fine. And on the front, we have a green piece. I'm inking it off the camera, but it's here, okay? I'm gonna put that one about right here. And we'll put a yellow bulb on there. And again, we're gonna repeat the filaments. So we'll put them in. See, so it's nice that you can stamp them all at the same time, right? Isn't this fun? This is a fun card. So there's that one. Let's clean our yellow, and we're done with yellow. Put that at the bottom. And we'll clean our bulb and our filament. I'm gonna leave the green for right now because we'll need to stamp that again. Okay, so the next one is Granny Apple Green, and it looks like this one right here is gonna get that color. So we'll ink that up. Bring it right here. Perfect. And I believe the one next to the yellow, let's double check. Yes, is the Granny Apple Green. And then on here, let's see, it's coming from the side. So we'll put it in like this. And then we'll put the cap on there. I can't ink it in the camera because I have it off the camera to the side. There's not quite enough room for all these pieces in camera, but there you go. There's the green back on it. And all of those, I believe, now have been stamped. Let's see. Yeah, I did this one. This one. Now we just have to do the filament on all the bulbs. One. Isn't this fun? This is a really fun stamp set. I think you will like it. There you go. Let's clean our bulb and our filament. We're gonna move on to Flirty Flamingo. So we'll put this one on the bottom and we'll open up Flirty. All right, so for this piece, Flirty is going to go next to the Granny Apple, so we'll do that one next. On this card, Let's see, this one's on the front. It's coming in from the corner. And then blue's coming from the bottom. So we'll bring it like this. All right, and then on here, it's next to the green string. Precious. I'm gonna clean the bulb because we've stamped it, and let's do the filament next. One, two, and three. Almost done. Blue is our last one. And the blue is Blueberry Bushel. All right. On this piece, which is the front, oh no, this is not the front, this is the front. It looks like it's coming up from the bottom here, like that. And we have to put the cap on it. On here, we're going to put it onto the string. And the last place is right here. Just a tiny bit of blue. All right, let's do the filament. We'll add the small one first. And I gotta cap this. Gotta put the green back on there. There we go. Isn't this so easy and quick? I love that we could just use all of our colors, right? All right, so let's get the green back. Now you guys can see it. And we'll put the cap on the blue. Light right there. Perfect. All right, and we're gonna stamp our Merry Christmas on a scrap piece in shaded spruce. So we're gonna put Merry. Make sure it's nice and colored. There we go. Merry. And then Christmas. This is a fun stamp set. I've enjoyed using it. You're gonna get to see lots of gift card holders because I feel like this time of year, at this time in the month, you guys might be making some gift card holders rather than cards. Your cards are probably completed, and I wanted to give you some ideas for some gift card holders. So this is a card and a gift card holder in one. I'm gonna get rid of this scrap paper, bring in my silicone mat. We're gonna do some gluing. Let's go ahead and cut our Merry Christmas. So I'm gonna cut it on both sides first. Same with the Merry. And I'm just leaving a little border. And then I'm gonna go ahead and trim that. And we'll put it to the side until we're ready for it. This designer series paper that's with the lights is really fun. It's called Merry, Bold, and Bright because there's some bright and bold print in the pack. All right, I'm gonna clean up my messes, my scraps. Scrap is, it's not even a word, right? All right, so let's start assembling. So remember on this one, we're gonna do this on the front and I'm gonna pop this up. So we're gonna need some dimensionals. That one wanted to come off, so I'm just gonna let it. All right, we're gonna take our Take Your Pick tool. And then let's finish. That one's already off. All right. So let's add this. We're going to do a different color scheme this time. All right. We're going to add our Merry Christmas. I'm going to need some mini dimensionals because we're going to pop that up. And then we're going to attach that directly. I have all these edges. Where are my dimensionals? I thought I had, oh, they are. I just thought it was an edge. Okay. Almost done though. So maybe 3 on this one. Perfect. All right, let's attach, I'm gonna move these out of the way. Let's attach this to the front of our card first. So I'm gonna get some wet adhesive. And I'm just going to put it in the center of the rectangle, not on the scallop pieces. All right, and we're going to attach that to the front of our card, where we're going to put our Merry Christmas. So we'll center this right there. I love this, so cute. All right, and let's pull the backs off our Merry Christmas. I'm gonna put Christmas first, right here. And then we'll put Merry right above that. All right, so there's the front of our card. Let's do the inside. So see how bold this paper is? I think it's fantastic. We're gonna add our white piece right here. And that's where you can write your sentiment or, you know, whatever you wanna say to the person that you're gonna give this to. So I'm gonna attach that right here. I must have had something wet because look, I have a little piece there. It's okay. It's a handmade card, I don't mind. All right, and so then we're gonna make our pocket. So this is the piece that goes onto our pocket. Okay, and this is where we're gonna cut. So I'm using a 3/4 inch circle punch. And I have linked it in the description of the video. So if you need yourself one, I'm gonna go a little bit less, more than halfway. All right, so there's my, that way I can get my gift card out. And we're gonna glue this on 3 sides. So right around the edge. So we're gonna just use a very thin line so that our gift card will fit in there, right? All right. And that's gonna go on here. Just like that. And I'm not gonna put the gift card in yet because I want this to really adhere and grip, and I don't want to lift that up, but we're going to go ahead and attach this onto this piece. And again, I'm just going to put it in the center. I'll give you some dimensions in a minute. Once we have all of our pieces together, I'll go ahead and go through and give you the dimensions. All right. So this piece, we're not going to put any adhesive on it because it's the part that tucks into our pocket right here, like that. And there's our card, and here's our original, here's our gift card. So that just pops right in there, and then that goes in the pocket. Now we got to put our embellishments. So I am using the Tinsel Gem 4-pack. We're going to put the blue ones. I like because it has some sparkle to it. Trying to clean up my mess. All right, let's get some of these guys off of here. I'm gonna I'm gonna do 2 big ones and a small one. And right there. I love it. Everything you make, every one I make is always different, right? Whoops, I don't want that sparkle to pop off of there. I don't know how that even happened. I don't know how it decided to pop off, but hopefully we can put it back on there. There we go. They are sliding around. My finger must have glue on them or something. Okay, let's put them back. I'm going to show you again the colors that we used, and then I'll go through the dimensions, okay? So this is the Tinsel Gem 4-pack. It has yellow, pink, blue, and green. All right, so let's go through the measurements. The back piece, this piece here, was 5.5 by 4 1/4 shaded spruce. The 12 by 12 DSP was cut down to 5 1/4 by 12, so it's 5 1/4 wide, and then that got attached onto the back once you've scored it at 4 8 inches. All right, let's talk about the inside. So we have a piece of Granny Apple Green, and it's 3.5 by 4 3/4, and then we use a scrap of shaded spruce here to put that piece on, and my basic white piece is 3 7/8 by 2 5/8, and you're going to cut 2 of those because you're going to need one for the front and one for this pocket. Okay, so you need 2 of those, 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. And then the white piece for the inside, this piece right here, is 3 3/4 by 5. I love how this looks. I wonder if I should try and fix that. I don't know if I can, but since we have see-through stamps, I'm going to stamp, and then I'm going to stamp off so that it's not so dark. Let me try that again. I don't think it was inked well. Okay. And then I'm going to try and fill that in and see how it looks. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's talk about, I guess that's it. That's it for the dimensions. So again, the Merry and Bright bundle, which gives you this fantastic stamp set, these fabulous dies, and then I added scallop contours, which I'm sure you have if you follow me, because I talk about the scallop contour dies all the time. And I certainly enjoyed putting this card together, and you can see I used opposite colors. Which one do you like better? Let me know in the comments. Do you like the shaded spruce or the Granny Apple Green for the front? All right, guys, this is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. I hope that you guys will enjoy, and don't forget to check out the video that I have up here in the corner so that in case you missed it, you can catch it. Thanks for being here with me, and I will see you on Tuesday for my live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a fantastic gift card box that I'm making, and it is pretty special, so don't miss out. Thanks for being here. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!